Welcome back to NieR Automata!
You having fun yet?
Yes!
Oh, man. Yes, androids are now going to have a drug problem.
And it's all thanks to
Main
that
notification received
jackass.
from access point.
It's all thanks to our hard work in realizing that androids just really fucking fall in love with fighting.
So wait, it was a chemical produced in their circuits.
Yep.
So are they at all human?
What, the androids?
Yes,
Nope,
because
all
like,
mechanical.
but then
As far as I'm
how
aware, anyway.
does
Well, where would
it's
they
like-
get anything biological?
right?
There's very few humans to take from. They're all on the moon.
But then how does something biological happen with an android?
I mean, you're telling me that you wouldn't be able to secrete something like, oil?
Unless the oil gets produced naturally within their bodies.
There's a chance that's possible. Like, there might be some kind of, like, circulatory system similar to our blood, but it's, oil or something of that degree.
Damn, science is freaky.
This is why Jackass loves it.
So, thanks to you, I was able to create medicine using the research you helped me with. You should really try it out if you find yourself with some spare time on your hands. Later, Jackass.
I forgot, I could just transport there. I forgot I have that ability. I could just fast travel if I wanted to there. I didn't have to run.
Oh my god. This game just keeps throwing me punches and I'm just like, oh, you're going to punch me again?
okay, wrong
What
one.
a surprise!
It keeps throwing you punches and you keep not expecting them to come from the left or the right. Alright, I'm gonna throw a punch. You look right. Punch comes from the left. Alright, I remember where I gotta start with this one now. So, remember how we were talking about those, the idea of why would a Yorha unit run?
Yeah?
We're gonna look for those betrayers that we were, just told about earlier.
Okay.
Oh, and a level up. I'll take a level up.
And do most of the enemies have the same face?
They all have those... Actually, here's a perfect reason to do this. So, standard machine. We have a little model viewer, along with the animations we can play. You see that head?
Yes.
Every single machine has that head somewhere.
Okay, that's where I was more or less getting at.
Like this guy. There's one in his arm down here.
Oh!
There's one at the top there on his regular head where the little mask is.
Mm-hmm.
There's another one on this arm. There's one in his back there. This one's just a combination of a bunch of them.
Oh.
Let's see here.
So that thing was kind of like Voltron.
Little bit. The only one I don't think that has that is like these unique ones, like this guy.
Oh, that has more of a skull head.
Yeah. The only ones that do are like this tank that has a bunch of them in there.
Wait. Why? Why so many?
Well, it's a tank. Or this one. This one has one. You can see it like up there by like the chest cavity.
Uh-huh.
But, most of them have that unless they're like unique in some way.
Huh.
Like Pascal's a completely different type of unit there. Like this one right here, this guy. He's just a
Yeah.
floating head, basically.
Huh.
Or the flyer there is just there. He's got, a floating area with a gun mounted on him.
You want to know how I got those scars?
I don't think they're scars. It's painted on. It wasn't this one.
That's right. Somebody painted them on me.
Yeah, there's these guys where it's like they just stacked a bunch of torso sections on them. That's it.
Interesting.
Although I do find like some of the side content on this, like where they have a little description, kind of funny. There's not a lot that are great though. Reverse jointed giant. Oh yeah. Glidecraft machine life form, vivid reminder of the dinosaurs of antiquity. The artillery built into its arms allowed it to attack with a variety of projectiles. But no, like this one, where it's like, created by stacking bodies of multiple small stubbies, this sluggish machine lumbers ever northward and performs no proper attacks. One is left to wonder why it even exists at all. Like, there are some of them in here that are fucking hilarious.
Huh.
Or here, the little self-destruct unit. A self-destruct device equipped with a small bipedal unit. Such simple construction means it's technically not classified as a machine life form. Its only function is to approach enemies and engage in self-destruct, a task made easier by its impressive speed.
Huh.
Or like this one where it's basically just says they have weak attacks, but to make up for it, because it takes a lot of energy to float, but to make up for it, they attach armaments like the drill. Or these lovely things. Combination of multiple spherical life forms, sometimes transported into a combat by its comrades. Its many variations are a result of its unusual construction, which emphasizes flexibility. But yeah, like, there are some in here that are funny. Most of them are just kind of meh. There is other stuff we'll find here at some point. Like the fishing encyclopedia is kind of funny sometimes.
What about that one fish they wanted you to eat?
I haven't gotten to that yet. I don't even think I've caught one.
Have you caught any fish in this playthrough?
Well, yeah, they're right here. The ones that are listed in here are the ones I've got. Like this tiny thing that you barely see is like a little freaking oval or something.
Killfish.
Killifish.
Oh, killy.
Machine life form resembling a killifish. Due to its wondrous appearance, some killifish fanatics among Yorha soldiers have started keeping these creatures as pets, to the frustration and confusion of their commanders. Like, that's pretty good.
What?
Or the regular one, which is a small freshwater fish, roughly an inch long. Because of its size, it often gets tangled up in inside machine life forms that venture into the water, causing all kinds of interesting malfunctions. This led to attempts by androids to use the killifish as a weapon, but its military use was never approved, mostly due to angry demonstrations by android killifish fanatics, many of whom like to keep them as pets. Unfortunately for the killifish, they lack the same kind of determined lobbying efforts among machine life forms. Like, there is some funny shit in here. Carp, extremely common and completely harmless freshwater fish. Freshwater fish is nearly as common as a regular carp. It's quite resilient to contaminated environments and can often be found where no other fish dare to tread. Oil sardine. As usual, this fish lives in the waste oil. The sheer amount of sludge coating its body makes it difficult to know what it actually looks like. A machine life form resembling a koi carp. It is surmised that machine fish life forms were created to scare away real fish mankind used for food. They look very much like the native species, so whoever made them did their job well. Fish machines are also extremely aggressive, which helped them deal a huge blow to the ecology of aquatic life on Earth. Once they had fulfilled their purpose, all maintenance was stopped, and they still managed to adapt to and thrive in their environments. As a result, current species are no longer hostile towards androids, and instead concentrate on not dying as much as any other animal. In contrast to land-based machines, however, their data banks are no longer synced, so the evolution of their intelligence is pretty much ground to a halt. Many machine fish have formed symbiotic relationships with natural ones, allowing them to consume the sensile organisms on their bodies, such as moss and barnacles, in exchange for protection. With natural fish performing their maintenance, machine fish now live their lives, which are the exact opposite of what they were designed to do. In recent years, new ecologies have been observed as a result of such symbiotic relationships. Some, for instance, have formed colonies in order to protect themselves, leading to increased aquatic life across the planet. Of course, the current ecology is quite different from what mankind still inhabited Earth. But the sheer quantity of fish is sure to be a surprise once they finally return from the moon. However, there are even bigger changes afoot, with no new machine fish machines being created. They are predicted to go extinct sometime over the next 150 years. Scientists are greatly interested in what may happen to the original native fish when they lose their mechanical protectors. Not all of them are as wordy as this.
Okay.
Bloatfish, part of the body with one function, air bladder.
Okay.
Yeah, it's. I mean, then there's also like this random shit that you find.
Tire?
Trash. Yeah, tire. There's like a tire. A tire from a resistance vehicle. Ships carrying cargo are often sunk to the sea floor. So the sea floor is littered with many such android commodities.
Huh. Interesting.
Oh. But yeah, like a battery, gas cylinder, what's basically a bazooka, a broken firearm.
It would be interesting if there was like some sort of crafting system where you could like build new swords for stuff you just fished.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's not a thing. The closest you get is fusing chips. That's the closest thing you get. Oh, interesting. They aren't weird. This is where I found them in my other game. Did they go to different areas? This is where I found them in the first game, in my first playthrough too. So in 2 playthroughs, they were hidden there. That's weird.
Or maybe something else got to them first.
Well, I mean, it showed 3 different zones, but I've only ever found them there and then in one other place later. So I guess I gotta check them all then. That's weird.
Oh, there's your buddy.
This guy?
Yep.
I mean, he's a thing. Ain't a great thing, but he's a thing.
Yeah.
Nothing in this zone. Not up here, right? Nope.
So.
Alright, so then there's only one other zone they'd be in.
So, will you... No, you said NieR was human, right?
Yes.
Oh. So, there is no chance you'll encounter... maybe some, like, notes left by NieR, or...
I can confirm there are notes that reference the first game. Like, you know, intel and stuff. I will confirm that. However, if there's a descendant from NieR, they're on the moon somewhere. Assuming the machine life forms didn't wipe them out.
So there is no, like, robotic version of NieR that you come across?
Nope.
There
it is.
And will she scream when she's about to suffer critical fall damage?
She might. I'm not sure.
Alert. Targets are rogue units 22B and 64B, currently designated for detention.
Detention? You're staying after school.
So wait. Are B units like you, but with different hair?
More or less. Arguably a different voice, too, and attitude. But yes. I believe that B, if I'm recalling correctly, stands for a battle unit. Like their battle. B for battle. Like S is for scout.
And O is operator.
And O is operator.
Prepare to engage and inform the captain!
Got it.
Now,
You're
with that
both currently
said...
wanted by command for desert.
Now, with that said, one of the units we had with us was an E unit and an H unit, and I think there might have been one more. I know what the E one stands for. I'm not going to tell you yet. We'll discover that as we play. I have no idea what the H unit stands for.
Helper.
Maybe I would have said hack if it wasn't for the fact that like 9S says scouts are specifically used for that. So I have no idea what the H stands for.
Disengage and surrender immediately. Shut your trap!
Operator 60 to 2B. Be aware that the following transmission is classified Privilege Level 5. A group of Yorha fighters deployed to the city ruins have deserted. We need you to take care of them immediately.
We're in the middle of
Don't
that.
get yourself hurt, alright?
This is
So
a
wait.
repeat.
Yorha members
B
deserve.
is battle.
The captain is
O
ordering
is
a retreat.
operator. S
Understood.
is scout.
They got away.
Executioner?
I don't know. I'm not gonna
Yes,
tell
you do. Yes, you do. But you're just not going to tell me.
You're right. I'm not going to tell you. We're gonna figure it out as we play through the game.
Don't play dumb like you never played this game before.
I've
I
never
know
played this game before. Ignore my save files from a previous time.
I know this is one of your favorite games, so don't tell me you don't know whether I'm wrong or right.
I honestly
Let's-
don't know what H stands for. I'm being honest on that one.
Oh, but you do know what E stands for, but you're choosing not to tell me.
That's exactly what I said. I said I'm not telling you yet. I said we'll get to it later on in the story.
Yes.
That one comes up. H, however, I don't think ever comes up that I'm aware of.
I'm just going to guess his helper unit.
That seems like kind of irrelevant. Because I mean, wouldn't all of these things be self-sufficient to a certain degree or another?
Well, more like a buddy cop movie. There's two of them. The helper, like, is your sidekick.
Like
More or
9S is
less.
right now. Like you
Fair
kind of see
enough.
what I'm getting at.
Fair enough.
All right. Well, they're not over there, so they have to be back where I was originally. Which is weird because that's the reverse of the way I found them in my other file. Actually, in both of my other files. Both of my other files, they were over here first and then up there. Doop, 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 doop. Come on. There we go.
Alert. Targets are rogue units 22B and 64B, currently designated for detention.
Damn it! I'll kill you!
No. Did you... Wait, what units did you say they were that you know about? Like the B...
O, S, B, E. I think those are the only units I'm aware of.
No. I was half spoiled that you said there was an A unit.
Yeah, A's the other one. That's the other one I was trying to remember. We'll get an explanation for what A stands for, too. Well, actually, I don't think we ever did. I'm thinking about it. Like, we get an idea of what she might be, but not, I don't think any confirmation on that.
Are there a lot of other letters like C, D,
If there's
F?
a C, my guess would be that that's for the commander.
And
How could you?
D is like doctor unit?
I don't remember a D unit. There she goes.
Or
D2B,
maybe H
64B.
being
What the hell?
the
Alert. Target is
Could be
former
a heal
Yorha
unit.
Captain 8B.
That could be an option.
Currently wanted for
Oh
desertion.
yeah.
Proposal. Disable and detain at once.
You did this!
Please! You have to stop fighting!
Shut up!
But they love it.
You don't know anything!
Analysis. Unit 8B specializes in close quarters combat. Proposal. Destroy enemy with long-range attacks.
Destroy? What happened to detain?
What did happen to detain INS?
Yes. So wait a minute. If are all the units female?
I think, as far as I can think of, every single unit other than the S units are female. Or at least designed to look female.
Is there lore reason for that?
Outside of Yoko Taro just liking pretty girls, I don't think so.
Okay.
I think that's literally just because Yoko Taro likes pretty women.
Ah. Also t-shirts.
Well, I mean, yes. You tell me you don't like a good t-shirt?
Yes. Those two Reckless Amoeba t-shirts you made for me were wonderful.
Oh, hey, look, we got one.
All
We got a
units
lance from one of them.
destroyed. Black box
Ooh.
mission complete.
We killed them. Our fellow units. Why the hell did they steal from the Resistance in the first place? You think
9S,
Anemone might know something,
you
2B?
didn't really kill them. Now they're back up
Let's
on
find
the
out.
space station with a fresh new body.
Are they? Would you back up someone who betrayed you?
But what if they back up themselves?
You don't think they have access to the network there? What do you think the operators do?
Fair enough.
I assume the operators are taking control of that, like, system, and, like, if somebody goes AWOL, they filter them out of the system. Like, it's a fair enough idea that you have there, and there is some talk to be had about what they may or may not do, but as far as I'm aware, there's no hard confirmation on anything. Oh, right, we were gonna go see an enemy. But, yeah, the one with Jackass in this were the two main side quests I wanted to do in this session. At this point, I don't know which way to go.
I am still going on the idea that eating a fish will be a bad end.
I mean, are any of these bad ends? They all seem pretty funny to me when they're not the intended ending. An enemy, that's right. You. Yes, can I help you? I need to check something with you, actually. Can you tell us about the Yorha soldiers who were stealing from your supplies? This is the first time I've heard of it. Huh? I mean, we keep our supplies in multiple locations, but so far, as far as I know, nothing's gone missing. I see. Well, thanks.
Oh.
So it turns out those soldiers
2B
didn't actually
is
steal
training
anything.
to become 2E,
Which means what?
the Executioner.
Mm-hmm.
9S
Is
to
that right?
command.
Is it a graduation
Operator
to go up the
210
letters?
here. Go ahead.
It's about the Yorha soldiers who deserted.
Copy that, 9S. We've confirmed their status on this end.
No, but I mean, the Resistance says that none of their supplies are actually missing. So what's going on here?
I lack access to the data concerning this mission.
Huh?
The order came from the commander herself.
What? Operator, I don't understand.
Be careful, 9S. I have no further information.
Huh? Operator? Operator? The hell is that all about?
Let's go.
Interesting.
We're here to fight. That's all.
Don't question your orders. Be a good little soldier and do what the high-ranking officers tell you to do.
Huh.
I forgot we were doing this last time.
Interesting.
That's right. We saved and quit in the middle of this. But
So
yeah, you got any thoughts on
Marking
that?
objects likely to be the targeted packages.
I can't get them out like this. Ugh. Better make a path first.
So, I guess next time on NieR Automata, we're going to be doing some Sokoban.
I mean, it's very easy.
Oh.
Now, I know this comes back at a later point and is much more difficult.
Hmm.